Hi Ken, how are you? Hi ප්‍රියංකා කොහමද? ගොඩක් දවසකින් නේද? හරි එහෙනම් අදත් අපි පුංචි ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකක් කරන්න පටන් ගන්න යන්නේ polymer clay එක්ක. Very easy polymer clay designs ටිකක් share කරන්නයි අද මම ලෑස්තිය. අපි විනාඩියක් විතර ඉමු. මම තාම මගේ වටපිටාව රෙඩි කරගෙන මැදි. Clay cutters ටික ලෑස්ති කරගන්නකම් give me a couple of minutes guys. But stay there until then. කියන්න බලන්න අද දවසේ කොහොමද කියලා කවුද ඉන්නේ ඔතන? Kenද? Is it you Ken or Priyanka? It's you Ken. How's your day been so far? It's a Sunday, isn't it? බලන්න එන්න මම පෙන්නන්න. මේක අපි ඊයේ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එක ප්‍රියක්කේ. Nice නේද? මේක we did it some time ago and I created a lot. අද අපි කරන්නේ මේ වගේ එකක් හදන හැටි කියලා දෙන්න. So ඉන්නකෝ අට පුළුවන් හදාගන්න. ඒත් එක්කම මේ වීක් එකේ දවසක මම වීඩියෝ එකක් ගේන්නම්. අපි ගෙදරදීම කොහොමද polymer clay එක හදාගන්නේ කියලා. එතකොට ඔයාලටත් පුළුවන් මේ වගේ දෙයක් තනියම ගෙදරදී හදාගන්න. Okay guys, let's get started. Today actually I'm gonna show you a very simple pattern. It looks complex, this one. I'll show you again. This looks complex, but it's very easy to do. I'm gonna show you shine it. What I'm gonna show you is how we're gonna get this pattern on the clay. So I have the pre-prepared clay. It's because it takes some time to dry. However, I'll share with you how we're gonna get up to this stage. You need two color clay patches. One is white, that's gonna be the painting surface. The other one is black. අපිට මේ clay patch එක හදාගන්න white color clay එකත් black color clay එකත් ඕන වෙනවා. ඒ clay එක මේ වගේ triangle shape එක. Is it? No, not triangle. Rectangle shape එකට කපා ගන්න. Cut that in a rectangle shape guys, and you need a black and white and lay them on one another. I'm not going to do it, but I'll just quickly show you. Lay them on one another and compress it to make sure there's no air bubbles in between and the layers stuck onto each other properly. මේ දෙක මෙහෙම compress කරන්න. මේ දෙක layers දෙක එකට එකක් හොඳට touch වෙන විදිහට. ඊට පස්සේ අපිට කරන්න තියෙන්නේ අපේ paint එකක් අරගෙන usually මම ගන්නේ metallic acrylic paint එක. So make it short. Long video එකක් දාලා තියෙන එක බලන්න ඔයාලට අපව බලන්න. කොහොමද හදන්නේ කියලා දැනගන්න ඕනේ නම් මේ step එකට එනකන් කොහොමද කරන්නේ කියලා long video එකේ තියෙනවා. So guys, once you get the white and black clay together like this, we put it on top of each other and we're going to use your paint and just do the paint strokes. You can use a pencil or else you can use a finger here. I used my fingers. අතනුත් කරන්න පුළුවන් ඇඟිල්ලෙන් එහෙම නැත්නම් brush එකක් use කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. Once you put the paint strokes, you got to let it dry about 10 to 15 minutes or until it's like completely dried. Then use your roller and roll it. Once you're rolling it, you can see this paint kind of get stretched. That's the design we're needing. So that's how we get up to here, guys. If you have any questions, put a comment below. Otherwise, I'll continue. මෙතෙන්ට එනකම් හරි ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නම් කමෙන්ට් එකක් දාන්න. Otherwise, I'm gonna continue. You want this roller? Why for it? Or for what? Alrighty. Next step is, guys, we need our translucent. I already did my homework and get my translucent piece ready, conditioned and rolled. Like, similar size of that. Get the thin roller. මේක මෙහෙම roll කරලා translucent එක අපි ඒක ready කරගමු. Translucent එක කියන්නේ මෙන්න මේකට. So this is what we use. Sculpted Primo. So condition it. Is there a little one in your house? No. It's my neighbors. They're just there next time. I'm the little one. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna layer it on the clay patch. Just stretch it if you think there's not enough clay to cover. Simply stretch this translucent gently. Like that. So that's how it looks like from the other end all the time. That's it. Okay, this is going to be the background, but make sure there's nothing there. Alright, now what we're going to do, we're going to give it a little roll. Once you roll it, you will see your pattern going to start appear through the translucent. And that's the effect we need. මෙහෙම roll කරද්දී ඔයාලට පේනවා pattern එක translucent එක හරහා අපිට පේන්න ගන්නවා. මේක තමයි effect එක අපිට අවශ්‍ය කරන. But I need a little bit of thinner slice. What I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to run this through the pasta machine. This is how it looks like once we run it through the pasta machine. Just one time. If you want, you can do it again. I was just thinking run it through the other end. So my pasta machine is, as you know, the clean thinner machine. That's not that wide. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give it a little cut here and put this through the machine this way. Here you go. Yeah, it's a set timer. I use this tip like, when I get ready in the morning. I need 15 minutes to get ready. So once I had shower, I put this one on. Then I know it's my time. This is the effect. This is 2 times passed through the pasta machine, and this is just 1 time. What I'm going to do, run this through the pasta machine again. Alrighty, now, is there any questions up to here? If there's any questions up to here, put a comment below, guys. If not, let's move on to the next step. So the next step gonna be trim the edges. I just cut the translucent first because I can save it for my other projects if it's not mixed with any other colors. No, it's already okay. Here we go. You can use the clay patch without cutting the edges. But for me, I like the pattern side only, not the translucent side. Therefore, I just cut the edges. Don't throw these things, guys. You can use it as a filler, or else you can use it for any other projects that you do. Save it for later. Let's cut the edges of this one as well. Alright, we are ready to move on. Hi, Ganaya, komedi komeda. Sabi nada. Alrighty, next part is, guys, if you're happy with the thickness. If you don't happy with the thickness, feel free to roll it a little bit. It's more likely not tissue thickness. Speak nanangi. Sepak nanangi. Kala vetija awa. Ala undi neda. Emaya mama unding. Andana tevaradak na. Orada bisiki wa neda. Neda wasala. And I'll give a little roll on this one as well, so we can continue the project without any distractions. Alrighty, next step is use your fingers and simply rotate. I have done this before. If you already watched it, you know what's going to happen next. So just rotate casually. The reason we don't cut it, guys, we need this kind of organic shape. If you cut it, it is going to be very crisp. For my project, I need this casual and random effect. So what we're going to do is we ripped our clay and layered it in a circle. Make sure it's overlapping on one another. Bella Nangi Oyada Priakage Konde Patakale. And make a mema. What it it's take little time, but it's a time that you can enjoy the process. Since it's like repetitive moves, I think I mentioned a few times, this kind of work is relaxing and also it's very mindful practice. When you put the patterns around, you can be creative, do the way that you want, if you want a smaller pieces, do with the smaller pieces. If you want a larger pieces, do with the larger pieces. The difference is, if you use the smaller pieces, guys, the black lines here, it's gonna be more visible. If you do the larger pieces, this gonna be less black lines. Based on what you need on your project, you can work on it. So we will keep doing this. Just go rounds and rounds. It's like a little rose. The reason we use the black surface, the black base, we can get the black lines here. If you want a different color lines, you can use a different colors as well. And also, if you like to add glitter to the project, add the glitter before you put the translucent, then it will seal itself. ඒවා එක ටෙක්නික්ස් තියෙනවා අක්කා සමහරයා මාත් ඉගෙන ගන්නවා සමහරයා මිස්ටේක්ස් වුණාමත් ඒක ටෙක්නික් එකක් විදිහට එනවා මේක ඔයාලට කලින් මම කිව්වේ ඔයාලට ග්ලිටර්ස් දාන්න ඕන මේ ට්‍රාන්ස්ලූසන්ට් එක ලේ කරන්න කලින් දාන්න එතකොට ට්‍රාන්ස්ලූසන්ට් එකයි ක්ලේ පැච් එක අතර ග්ලිටර් එක සීල් වෙනවා අපි කරලා බලමු පුංචි කෑල්ලක් එතකොට ඔයාලට ඒක තේරෙවි කොහොමද ඉෆෙක්ට් එක කියලා Shall we all double tap the screen, guys, if you're enjoying what I'm doing? මේක මෙහෙම හදාගෙන යන්න ඕන. ඒක ටිකක් time consuming වැඩක්. It takes some time, but it's worth doing it. මේ විදිහට layers හදාගෙන please double touch the screen and thank you so much Priyanka. If you guys enjoying what we are doing here and if you are learning something out of this, don't forget to double tap the screen and click on the bell icon if you like to stay connected with me for more projects. And also, I'm more than happy to do your, what do you mean? What I'm going to say is I'm more than happy to do what you recommend as well. So if you have something in mind, like a shape or a color, put a comment below. I'll try my best to fulfill that as well. ඔයාලා කැමති දෙයක් තියෙනවා නම් ඔයාලට හිතනොත් මේක කරලා හදලා දෙන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා පෙන්නන්න කියලා පහලින් කමෙන්ට් එකක් දාන්න කලර්ස් කැමති තියෙනවා නම් ඒවත් දාන්න මම try කරන්නම් ඒක fulfill කරන්න. Alright, it's like a little rose. ඇත්තටම එහෙම තමයි. මම එකක් තිබුණා. Give me a second. ඒක තාම project එක ඉවර නැහැ. Makeup, this one. These earrings, I haven't finished it yet. It was a mistake, like, that wasn't that I planned. This wasn't that I planned to do. Make a name, mama කරන්න හිතුවේ. But it's turned out a different technique. So, like, don't hesitant to take risk and trial and error, new techniques, new things. That's how the innovation happens. Hi, Ishi. How are we, darling? Honding Indonesia. ළමයි අනිත් එක 31st night අපි මම ඇත්තටම ක්‍රිස්මස් දවසේ පුංචි giveaways දෙන්න හිටියේ. මට technical issues වගේක් ආවා. මගේ live එකේදී මම කියන එක අනිත් අයට ඇහෙන්නේ නැතිව ගියා. So I couldn't do that. On 31st, ඔයාලා එන්න. බෙලාගේ creations අපි free giveaways වගේක් තියෙනවා. අපි New Year celebrate කරන ගමන් කාටද ඒ giveaways හම්බෙන්නේ කියලා බලමු නේද? So guys, on 31st we are doing some New Year celebration. Bella's gonna give away some bit and pieces. So don't forget to stay connected with me and stay tuned. You can be the lucky winner. Ishini at the class take Badananga. Just simply flipped it and layered it casually. Around here, make sure there's no gaps between pieces, guys. If it happens, it's not the end of the world, you can fix it. But it's better to prevent it rather fixing it. So try to overlap when you are layering the clay pieces. Mistakes are developed. මට බයින්න කෙනෙක් නෑනේ පුතාලා. අය මේක මගේ project එක නේතකොට මම තමයි boss. Okay, here we go and wrap the mulberry bush. I did a little boo-boo here. There's a small gap, so I'm gonna fix it. Guys, if you are watching up there from a different country, just get down to the chat and tell us who you are and which country you're joining from. Here we have your friends from Sri Lanka and Guyana is joining from Maldives. And here me in Sydney. Going round and round and round. what I'm gonna do after we finish this one, I'm gonna add some glitter to this one. Sorry, we can see the different. ඒක බීලා ඉවරත් ඇති මොනාද? පෙළානගේ අර පැඩ්. අනේ නෑක තාම තියෙනවා මං හිතන්නේ. He's a casual drinker, he don't drink much. Okay, here we go. And round and round. So little gap here as well. මට බෑ මට තේරෙන්නේ මං ගන්න එහෙම නෑ. I usually I go with mascara, like the sparklings. That's it. I don't drink actually. අනේ ප්‍රියාකි තමා ප්‍රියාකි නොටිච්චි. Okay. Uh-oh. A little bit more. මම එහෙම නෑ කැදි චුට්ටක් පැටලුණා. අනේ කයනාය. අයියා අය දෙන්න. එකපාරක් I got drunk just only one time. And then පස්සේ I was just laughing non-stop, like the crazy. After that I felt embarrassed and I don't feel safe as well. So I don't drink after that day. Alrighty, a little bit more to go. Then we can go to the next step. So with this clay patch, my plan is to create another set of earrings, but not this design, a different design, and also a key ring like this, but different design. අරක අනිත් පැත්ත කියන්නේ කෝකලක්කා. Which one? Oh, this one. It's actually like right time, 15 minutes one side. So far we have streamed 32 minutes. මම ඒ වැඩට බයින එක බලාගිට්ටා. Time is over. Yep. ඒක තමා ප්‍රියාක්කි මම ලෑස්ති වෙන වෙලාවටද මගේ time එක. අපි දාලා තමයි මම දන්නවා මට 15 minutes යන්නේ. So yeah, I like it. මගේ එක්ස හදන්න බෑනේ. ඒගොල්ලෝ හැදෙන මිනිස්සු නෙවෙයි. It's from XOX. Okay, ආදායනානේ XOX game එක. So I have a big one XOX, so it's from XOX. Uh-oh, I think I ruined that piece. Okay, only this much, then we can move to the next. Pelate Bali, oh, Katena, Katena. Alrighty, we getting to the end of this step. Alrighty, once you've done that, just give it a little pat. Don't overpress it. If you overpress it, it might distort your design. Make a කරලා ඉවරලා පුංචි තමයි tap කරන්න. පොඩි පැට් එකක් දෙන්න. ඊට පස්සේ අපි කරන්න යන්නේ මේක lift කරන එක. So guys, make sure you clean your tools before you use it. We get a tissue blade and run this underneath. Tissue blade එක අරගෙන මේක මෙහෙම යටින් there we go. අනේ ප්‍රයකින් ඉතින් බලන්න. Just want to make sure whether there's any gaps. If there's any gaps, make sure you close them. I think we're pretty good. Yep. We are pretty good here. For the base, I'm gonna use white. I already have the pre-prepared clay brush. And I can end the bracket. So we're gonna let it on our clay. Turn it on the other side. Cut the excess. And you can simply don't put these cut edges on here, guys, then it will ruin the pattern. If you want to reuse it, use it like, you know, this organic shapes. layered it like that. Don't throw any excess. Every piece you can reuse. Alrighty. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna chop the edges here. Here we go. I did that. Can I go like a chat taker? Apologies, guys. So the next part. Save it here. Righto. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna run this through the pasta machine or use a rolling pin to flatten it. Let's use the rolling pin first. Maybe get a rolling pin එක හරි. එම නැත්නම් pasta machine එක හරි ideas කරන්න පුළුවන්. As I mentioned, this time I ripped this pieces small so you can see the difference. So this one is a large pieces, this one is small pieces. But again, what you can do is if you still want the large pieces, you can run this through the pasta machine and just in a thinner setting. I'm gonna run this through just a couple of times. While I'm doing it, I'm actually gonna use a background, this gray color background. Here we go. Just layered it and chop the edges. And I'm going to run this through the pasta machine. ඒක කන්න පොයා. Okay, let me set up the settings to the little thicker setting first time. So this is how it looks like once you run this through the machine one time. And this time I'm going to put it to this end to make sure the layers combined properly. If you like the black background, you can use the black background. The reason I use this grey color is because I have lots of leftover grey. It's not leftover. Once we finish this bit and pieces, I just once you rotate, it's starting to grey. So that's how all the Okay, now I'm happy with this design. As you can see, it's more uniform across. And I'm gonna show you how we're gonna use our cutters and okay, the catch here, guys. I'm gonna use this grey color for the top part of my earring. So I'm gonna lay it in a way that I make my designs on. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. Just tell me if you can't see. Just position it where you want it, maybe here. So this one gonna be grey and these two gonna be the designed colors. Position your cutter and press it. And we need another one of it. There's two pairs. There's two parts on a pair. Okay. Gonna move this one here. And let's do the same. Use your cutter and cut that through. So the next part is, as you can see, the edges is not neat enough. So you can use your defining tool something like that. And make sure you remove the excess. Do it gently because we don't want to distort the shape. Done. Take the excess off. And the other method is, guys, you can bake it as it is and use a sandpaper or a sand block to sand it around. So this is gonna be like that. So let's make sure we clean the other pieces as well. I like shade before we bake because it's easy. Just simply remove the excess. Here we go. That's ready to go. Put it here so you can see. And let's clean this bit. Just very gently remove the excess. Done. And let's move to the next one. There's no rush, guys. Take your time. Okay. 2 more pieces to go. Are you making flower? No. Ganaya, it's an earring. A pair of earring. So it's gonna hang it like this. In this order, how I'm gonna show you. Let me put it in my hand. So it's gonna attach onto the other. Like this. Okay, that part is done, and we have 2 more pieces to go. Remember to pierce it before you bake it. If you have a drilling tool, it's okay that you can pierce it after you bake it as well. I always pierce it, make the little holes before I bake it. Okay, that's done. let's do the lucky last one. Okay, all the pieces done for this set of earrings. It's ready to bake. Not really good to do the piercing. What I usually do, I do the piercing all at once. When I finish all my beads and earrings and stuff. So the next part is put this away because if I touch it, it might distort the shape. So this is the cutter that we use, guys, and the earrings gonna be like that. I'll give you a closer look. So that's gonna be the earrings. Prasad, alrighty guys, let me put this away. Then I'm gonna show you how we're gonna add glitter onto this patch. To be honest, we could do this before, just a step before. In that way, you could save some translucent, but since we came up with the idea just now, I'm just gonna do it with a small piece. Done, 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 done. Now I'm going to try to take a pen out to it. I'm going to pop one of the thing out there. Prasad, I hold up now. Where the mama num? What is that? Okay, now let's get this little girl out. Here we go. Before I start doing any messy work, the glitter stuff and things, I always make sure I laid another baking paper. Just to make sure it stays there. I dropped some stuff, guys. Give me a second. Hi, Wild. How about you today? I like your last drawing, Wild. I don't know was it the last one or not, but it was nice. It's a cat man, wasn't it? Udah habis gila. Mau laki malain sama depan nih. Okay guys, let's move to the next one. So here we're gonna add some glitter on this clay patch. I am good too. I'm not bad. It's a little bit of tired day, but yeah. It's just the weather change. Was it much supportive? Other than that, I'm all good. Here is my tricky part. I don't want to use all of this. So what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my picking tool and just put some pieces randomly. Hi, Smokia. You know what? I'll give it a little crush. It's almost here. Just randomly spread the foil. If you like to use a glitter powder, you can use a glitter powder as well. Here we go. Try to spread it across. I don't want it to cluttered, but it's already stuck. So I'm gonna gently scratch it. Let's add a few more pieces, not too much, just a few. ළමයි මට ඔයාලගේ chat එක පේන්නේ නැහැ. මම කැමරා එකෙන් අනිත් පැත්තේ ඉන්නේ. ඔයාලා කතා කරන්න යන්න. මම project එක කරන්න යන්න. Okay? Alright, so here we go. We are adding a little bit more foil paper here. So we need to add a little bit more shine. Smoky ආදන්න ගෑනු ළමයි වෙන්න ඇති ඔයා නොදන්න ගෑනු ළමයිත් ඉන්නවනේ. I think I'm gonna settle here. Don't wanna add more. Alright, so the next part gonna be sealing this foil onto the clay. Before I do that, I'll use my finger. Just scratch the foil paper a little bit. Aye. You stay here, little one. So we are scratching it a little bit. Oh no, come on. Don't be naughty. So once you scratch it, it's kind of spread it across. ඊළඟට අනිත් එක හොත් පච්ච put this one up as well. Let's have a look at it. This is how it looks like so far. But for me, it's a little bit overpowering. අපේලා නම් අපේ chat එකේ පේන්නේ නැති තරමට හොඳයි ඔය අපේ shape එකේ. Okay. So the next part is I'm going to add translucent on top of this. Let me do it in a thinner setting. It's stuck. I got to do it again. It got stuck. Because I did the thinner setting. Here we go. I think this part was too thin. I'll rip it out. Let's do one more row. Smoky ඔය වගේ කමෙන්ට්ස් එන්නේ ගෑනු ළමයි ගැන වයරෙන් ඉන්න අය. ඇත්තම කිව්වොත් ඔයා සීරියස් නම් කියන්නේ මාත් සීරියස් කිව්වොත් එහෙමයි. මොකද ඉතින් අපේ අම්මත් කාලෙක ගෑනු ළමෙක් වගේ ඉන්නේ නැතිනේ නේද? Alrighty, so here we are, trying to put the layers on to cover this clay patch because I'm using the thinnest settings, more like the tissue. It's a little bit tricky, but stay for time. We have a little bit more patch here. This side. Let me run this through the machine one more time. That's better. Here we go. Okay. We pretty much cover our clay patch. And I'm going to take the excess off. Right up. I'm gonna give it a little roll to make sure they both attach to each other nicely. You can't see anything here yet. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna run this through the custom machine and make sure I put it a little thinner setting before I do it. It's a little bit tricky. There we go. It's so thin, guys. It's more like the rice paper. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that on one another. This end. And for the last time, we're gonna run this through the pasta machine. Here we go. So since we put this through the machine several times, it's kind of stretch the edges, but we'll see. Now we're gonna do the same way. If you like the same effect, otherwise you can simply use this clay patch as it is. But just do a little bit just to save my time, otherwise I don't have time for my next project. Here we go. I actually can do it here. So we simply rip the clay and arrange it in a circle. So once you did it, you will kind of get the effect like that. But here we have added some glitter. I wish we have a little bit of pink touch here, since we blend it many times. It's kind of shaded. So let's be quick. Quick, quick, quick. Yep, I think I'll be finished with a couple of more pieces. I still like the previous one, guys, because this one I feel like explained too much. Not a good result. That's okay. What we're gonna do, we're gonna press it a little bit. Thanks, Prasadaya. Thank you so much. Join on our participants and the same as at the gym in Terransari night. And I'm gonna give it a roll, but this time I'm using this leather kind of effect roll. So if you want to add glitter, guys, the lesson is add it the first round, and if you're going to add it later, it might change the shape of your design. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create glitter starts. Let me see. That's how it's turned out. As you can see, it's less pink but lots of grey and little shine here as well. Hi 77, you are back. 778. I'm not. It looks like the bathroom? This is my dressing room though, because I changed my place during the streaming. So you are asking because you got this timer? Yeah, it's my dressing room. How can I do this in the bathroom? 778. Alrighty, so this one can be turned into a stud earrings. But I still prefer our previous project, which was this was the design. It's pretty cool, isn't it? Okay, so before we move to our next project, let me do a few more from this clay patch. What we're gonna do next is, for this one also, I'm gonna give a little roll. This is more the leather effect. I'll show you once I finish the cuts. And here also I'm using the large size of the hexagon or pentagon. it looks like. And this will be turning into an earring like this. So the next one is I need a couple of beads. Not couple, actually double the couple. I need around 4 to 5 beads. So I'm using this leftover as a filler. Just simply make a little ball. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this circle cutter. That way it's pretty easy to turn this into a bead and put a little bead in the middle and gently use your fingers to shape it around. Make sure there's no gaps. Let's do another one. So give it a little roll on your hand. Keep this hand steady and put a bead and roll it. I'm gonna roll behind the camera so I can do it quicker. And I needed a couple of more rounds. Here we go. That's a bead from this pattern. And I need a few more, so let's repeat the same. Make a small ball. Use a circle cutter and cut 2 pieces. And simply place it like that and gently pat it around so you can turn it to a half a bead. And we're going to put this one on this end and complete the bead. Be gentle, otherwise your design is going to be stretchy and also distorted. And give it a little roll. Easiest way is roll it on your hand. Put it like that. Give it a little roll. Roll it a couple of rounds. And our beautiful bead is ready to use. So it's very unique design, guys. It's kind of a marble effect on the design. And that's our second bead. And we need a few more. So what I'm going to do once, I'm going to show you how we're going to use these big 10 pieces to make a bead, because otherwise you might think what we're going to do with these scraps. So next bead I'm going to make with the scraps. Just use a filler. These fillers are my leftover clay, guys. And make a small ball. And what I'm going to do next is cut these pieces. And try to layer them with the matching designs. If there's anything extra, simply chopped it off. And the same way, give it a little roll. And here you go. Our bead is ready to go. So I'm gonna save this clay patch for my future projects. You can turn them into beautiful earrings like that. And this one I just did only with the clay. There we go. So let's use a filler. Do a little circle. This time I'm going slightly bigger. And get our scraps, bit and pieces. And lay it around. Do it gently, don't overpress it. If we overpressed it, it will distort the shape and the design. Trying to match the design when you're layering it. That way, easy for you when you're making the bead. So we have a gap here and a gap there. So maybe I'll use a half a circles. To fill the gaps. This one need another one. Alrighty, so and then next, give it a little roll. Roll it in your hand. And here we go, our bead is ready to go. Oh, there's a little gap here. You can simply blend it and cover the gap and give it another roll. All good. Very unique design it's on. So these lines come from the background base, which is a black color. If you don't like the black and if you want a different color, use the background as that color. Now use that color as a background. I can't speak today, guys. Okay, let's do our lucky last bead. Get your filler. Make a small ball. Now we need to figure it out which parts that we're using. They all leftovers without a design. Sometimes we can't use them. Otherwise, your beads turn out very plain. Maybe let's start with this one and lay the other clays around. Here we go. I think we can manage with this one. I'll show you another trick, guys. If you have an opening like this, which you can't close, simply get your tool and squeeze your clay in. Now you can easily close the gap. So these things you will learn as you practice, as you go, and they might turn into techniques, you know. These are the little tip and tricks when you're working with clay. So we're gonna give it another little roll, and our beautiful bead is ready to grow. Alright, we have done 5 beads for my keyring. When you're doing a keyring, you need 5 beads, guys. So I usually mix and match them. This piece is gonna be as fillers. We can't save it anymore. We use it to the maximum. Alright, is our project. This one. This was the project that we worked on, this clay patch. And let's move to the next because I have few things to do for my upcoming orders. So the next one gonna be, I'm gonna use the Teardrop Skinner blade and using some leftover clay. Here we go. These are my leftover clay. We're gonna use this clay and use a Skinner blend. I don't need all of them, but I'm going to set my pasta machine into the medium thickness. Give them a little roll. And I need white color as well. Only a bit of black here, that's okay. When you blend it, so you can use different kind of techniques to do the Skinner blend, guys. Simon Skinner blend is just like larger portion of your clay that you need to be dominant. Otherwise, just goes as normal Skinner blend or of a teardrop one. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the teardrop. So simply roll your clay and roll only on the one edge and create a teardrop shape. Flatten it a little bit that way it's easy to work with. That's done. We got only tiny teeny bit of this, so I'm gonna save it. Anyway, when these two colors mix, it's gonna become a light blue. Let's make a ball and use your finger, just roll only one end. Once you roll only one end, it's become a teardrop, then flatten it a little bit. Like that. Hi, kitty mama, කොහමද? Good දවසකින් නේද ඔයා? Roll your clay. Roll only one end. And then press it. Here we go. It's turned into a teardrop. Save this for future projects. Let's use this one. Roll it. As you can see, there's a little bit of black with a different color. I'll take it off and give it a little squeeze. Create a teardrop. Now you can think of the way that you want to organize your clay. If you like this order, do it that order. මේ දසර ටිකක් වයිට වැටෙනවා. Christmas කාලේ නේද? Or else if you want to do it in a different way, you can do the different order. I'll just go with the lighter to the darker shades. And oh goodness. Place them all together and give it a little roll. Just to make sure they all combine. If you like, you can flatten it. Flatten the edges. How comes this happen? There's another piece. Take it out. And I'm gonna run this through the pasta machine on this direction. I'll do it with thicker setting first. This is how it comes, and we're gonna do just fold it like that. And when you're running this through, put it this end first. If you put that end, it creates some air bubbles. To avoid it, put it this end. Here we go. Bend it. So the beauty of the teardrop technique, guys, the color stays on the colors. But if you use a Simon Skinner blend, it's shades. It's blends. So you got to do it a few more runs. Turn this side. It's 9:30. Got to do a few more rounds, guys, until you get the proper blend. As you can see, it starts blending. So, color on color. Blend this way. If you like what you're doing, guys, don't forget to double tap the screen and appreciate the video. Here we go. It starts blending, guys. I'll go with the same thickness. We got to repeat it a few more times. I'll squeeze the edges. It's because I have already reached the maximum edge. Here it is. What are you doing? Sorry. Do another row. So now I'm gonna show you once you reach maximum kind of the width and how we're gonna shrink this clay. Simply roll it up. Make sure you do it tight, otherwise it will leave some air bubbles. Give it a little roll. And next step is we start squeezing the clay again. So when you do this technique, it won't change the color scheme. It's keep the shades as it is. However, it shrinks the clay and you can reduce the size without any distraction. And we're gonna run this through the machine again. Here we go. It's a little air bubble. Take it out. Few more air bubbles. We'll just simply pop them out. Alrighty. I'll do one more round. What we're gonna do next, guys, we're gonna kind of fold your clay. Like that. And give it a little press. Let me clean my surface because we need more room here. Alrighty. So with this clay stick, what we're gonna do, we're gonna run through the pasta machine. Not this way this time, but we're gonna put through this way, like this way down. Here we go. It's turned into a long strand. Like that. But as you can see, it's thick, so I need a little bit thinner setting, and this will get more longer. There's a little air bubble, so I'm gonna give it a little cut. Set my settings to the thinner size. Sorry. We're gonna run this through the pasta machine again. I wish I had another hand. I need 3 hands. It's getting longer and longer. Here we go. It's kind of a rainbow stripe. Like that. So for me, what I'm gonna do now, this one, a little bit up. Okay. We're gonna roll this one. This is so long. Clay patch. Gonna give it a little bend like this, and we'll start rolling it. Some people, some techniques, they bend it, they fold it like the fan. Here for me, I'm gonna give it a little roll, so we are gonna have a little spiral effect. So we'll start rolling. While you're rolling, just press it. And what I'm gonna do in between, a little bit of messy work, guys. I'm gonna take my foil out and put some pieces of foil just in between. Uh-oh. Like that. So we start rolling, and I'm gonna do another patch here. Oh, I'm sure it's so sticky, it's stuck on my hand. It's getting messy. Keep rolling. Try to stay on the line. And I'm gonna add another piece. So we start with the darker color, and our lighter color gonna be stay in the outer layer. A little bit bit in pieces. I'm gonna just give it a little and all that. I actually comment there. Sorry guys, I haven't seen your messages. I was busy doing this. I set my camera to the other side so I can't see the messages. Who said marvelous? Marvelous Jesus. Hi, hi. And here we go. Let's have a little cane. I'm gonna cut off this extra. Give it a little squeeze to make sure all the layers attach to each other. Give it a little roll. Now, as you can see, this clay cane is so soft, guys. If I use my blade to cut this through, it will ruin the shades and the shape. So what I usually encourage is put this in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes and start your project again. Then it won't distort the design. So I'm gonna put this in the freezer for 10 to 15 minutes. I'll be back, guys. Until then, watch the clock. And we can start our next project. Alrighty, we are back. So until it gets set, let's continue our previous project, which is this one. So we were in the process of making some beads and some pieces of earrings, and these are the ones that we did before. And we're gonna make a few more. Just to give it a little cuts, make sure it's cut through. And if you're brave enough, you can just try out different things, guys. Sometimes I I try new stuff, but sometimes I play safe. But if you try new things, it always comes like, it's unique because, yeah. I'm just thinking to use this color as well. Let's try this combination. Trying to get the same thickness. So let's see how we're gonna use this color in between. So make sure you pierce it before you bake it. Usually we bake it in 130 preheat oven for 30 minutes. For this one, I'm gonna put it Yeah, make sure they attach well. Just give it a little rub. If you're hesitant, you can use it as a base, like you can use another layer as a base and lay it out. That's that one. Let's do the same on the other side. Just attach that. Gently give it a little rub. Do your measurement and cut that through. Let me show you how it's turned out. This is how it looks like. Oh, it's not clear. Here you go. It's pretty and it's unique. So if you want to try new things, guys, just do it simply. And what I'm gonna do another one with a different design. Let's do a circle. Here I'm gonna do the same technique. For the circle, run this through the pasta machine. Attach to your clay. And we're ready to give it a cut. So I'm trying to go off half. Cut that through. Here you go. It's pretty, isn't it? Let's do the same. Do your measurements. Cut that through. That's gonna be a beautiful start. Or else you can do it like this. If you use this or a stud, do whatever you like to do. Just like as I mentioned, always challenge your creativity. Try to do something fun and something new. A little bit of leftover. Let me see what we could do with that. Maybe this time I need a background, so I'm going to use white as a background. have the pre-conditioned clay. So I'm running this through the pasta machine in a thinner settings. Until I get my square shape. And what we're gonna do is alrighty, so hope you can see what I'm doing. So maybe you can't see, I'm showing the directions. Yeah. So we're gonna cut this into little stripes. You can go with the equal sizes, or else you can go with the different sizes. Just based on what your liking is, or just go with the random sizes. Try to cut them straight, that's all. Okay, then I'll cut this one too. Let me set it into the thinner setting. Here we go. Surely. So follow the same, just slice it in stripes better. Alrighty, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna reorder it on our clay patch. You can use your picking tool. And layer them. I think I need to use my fingers too. I use my fingers. Pick and choose which designs, which sizes you need. If you want to add a black layer, you can add a black layer as well, but I'll just use what we have here. So this is how it's coming together. We need to do a few more layers. magenta color. Which one we gonna use? Maybe we use some thick layer. And we're finishing off. That's how it's turned out. We use the black base. Let me clean all these bits and pieces. Still can use this for another couple of steps. Okay, love this one. This is so cool. So pretty. Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop the edges. I'm gonna give it a little roll just to make sure they all combine. That's how it's turned out so far. And I'm gonna run this through the pasta machine, guys. Once I run this, it might blend like, you know, on one another. I'll be okay with that. So once you run it through the pasta machine, it comes to the kind of like, you know, same thickness. You can use this one just for keep adding a different kind of texture, or else you can use it for like, you know, as it is, just do the cuts like, you know, for your earrings. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a little pattern here. In sensor, guys, my battery is 5%. It will switch off any time. Apologies for that. I really don't like finishing the streamings like, you know, in between like this. But I will show you tomorrow when we're doing our streaming how this project turns out as well. These days I'm in a kind of a stripy mode. I like stripes on my clay beads these days. Here you go. I think I can show you the final bit. So little stripes. I'm so sorry, guys, to leave you guys behind. My battery is not a good friend of mine. So you can simply create a small cane. What we'll do, we'll use this cane tomorrow. I don't use it now. I'll use this cane tomorrow with you guys and show you how we're gonna create a different project with this little cane. So as you see, we have used all the leftovers for this cane. And you can simply use this as a stud, or else I'll show you tomorrow how we're gonna use this. So don't forget to click on the bell icon and stay connected with me, guys. I will see you tomorrow. Apologies, I need to go now. We don't have enough batteries to continue the streaming. But I'll see you tomorrow around 7:30, same time in Sydney. Just check your time, which country you're joining from. I'm here in Sydney, so I'll come streaming 7 to 7:30 Sydney time. So you guys stay safe, stay happy. I will see you tomorrow with another beautiful project like this. It's Bepara. Take care. Bye bye.